Hello, everybody. Yeah, chat open. Perfect. You can see server doing very well. Going to continue to do well. Let's check out the new lobby. I want to talk about that. Okay, so I know sometimes lobbies on anarchy servers is kind of controversial to people, but here's my thought process, and I'm going to show you how it's already working in the way I intend it to work. So, the PvP server, it hasn't existed for a while, right? It's going to come back soon, and it's going to be added to the lobby. I'm probably going to put it in one of these four corners and replace probably Sky Wars, but Sky Wars will still be there. You just do /Sky Wars instead. But, yeah, so how I can prove to you, and give me a second, I'm going to update some OBS settings. My computer's running really bad. Close up this restream window. Oh, I know why it's running bad. So let me close up this game. I have two Minecraft instances open, that's probably why it's running bad. But yeah, welcome to the lobby. But anyways, I'm going to tell you why the lobby's been a good idea and it's been a success, okay? Because I've added this server to the lobby. JHB wanted to add it to the lobby. I suggested it to him at one point, and he actually, I think he was one of the people who said that he doesn't like my lobby and doesn't like the idea of what I'm trying to do. But now he's a fan of it. You know why? Because, look, if you're playing ABAT, okay, for a long, extended period of time, you eventually are going to probably become a little bit bored and want to play something else for a little bit before you come back to it, right? Or maybe you heard of ABAT and you like it, but you also want to play some other stuff. That is why I made this lobby, and that is why I'm going to continue adding more servers to this lobby. So, this server, today I saw it get to 23 players. I'm not placing Bedrock in people's bases. That's the troll, okay? Why do you have to question me? It's my server, my property. I can do whatever I want with my property. If you don't like it, play somewhere else. Anyways, 2L2C has been a success. I watched the server go from 0 players, and as soon as I added to my lobby, now it gets a 20 players peak, okay? That's a success. The PvP server, prior to it being accidentally deleted because of my dumbass, PvP server was getting like 13 to 20 players during its peak, and people were enjoying it. People were liking the PvP server, which is why I'm very, very much want to bring back that PvP server, and I am going to. Sev is working on it. It's going to come back, and once it comes back, it'll be popular again. People can PvP on there again, and yeah, that's all I got to say about the lobby. I'm going to continue to maintain the lobby and all the servers on the lobby and add more servers to it, because why? Because I want APAT to be more than just an Anarchy server. I want it to be an entire experience. So, Anarchy PvP server, 1.12.2 Anarchy server, Skyblock, Sky Wars. Now, Skyblock and Sky Wars and Lifesteal, like any of those game modes, the Anarchy part of them is less, like, I'm not going to ban you, but I am going to patch, like, hacks. I'm going to have a more strict anti-cheat as opposed to, like, the pure, like, Anarchy experience of APAT 1.20.6 Anarchy, you know, like the classic Anarchy experience, but updated. Okay, 1.12.2 is there because I recognize that 1.12.2 is its own separate era, and I don't know why my FPS is so bad, okay? I have a really bad computer, like really bad. I have a RX 570, that's how bad it is. I haven't really configured OBS too well either. But, yeah, I want to add to the APAT experience. I've made Bedrock support really good. In Tablist, any username that has a dot in front of the username, that's a Bedrock player. I've noticed a very sharp uptick in Bedrock players because that level of support is there. Like, it's fully cross-play now. Like APAT, all the servers in the APAT lobby are fully cross-play compatible. Bedrock support is amazing. It works really good. I've played it myself to verify. I do play testing to make sure that the experience on both Java and Micro Bedrock Edition are good, and they are good. Anyways, I got sidetracked. Someone texted me a message on Snapchat. But, yeah. And the 1.20.6 Anarchy experience of the APAT Anarchy server is going to be continuing to improve and evolve over time. So, I have a bunch of stuff that I don't want to talk about because I don't want it to get blown up before it happens, before I do it. Because some people are, like, you know, some people, I don't want to mention them by name anymore because I'm done doing that. Some people in this anarchy community cannot win fairly, and they choose to attack other people's servers rather than improve their own to try and get ahead. And now I am covered by a Bible verse. I'm covered by Jesus because there's a Bible verse that's like, I'm going to get you the exact verse. So it is, I'll tell you right now, Isaiah 54:17. So Isaiah chapter 54, verse 17. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. So he's not prospering. He's fallen off, and he's going to continue to do the same stuff he's been doing, which is attack my server and find ways to make my server look bad and run his mouth to people about me. And honestly, I don't care because he won't prevail. I'm going to continue to keep improving APAT, and that's what me and the staff of APAT are working towards. 1.21 update is coming very soon. The only thing we're waiting on for the 1.21 update is Folia support. Folia hasn't updated yet, and neither has regular paper. As soon as it comes out, the server should update like the same day. There's no code that we use on APAT that would be version specific, unlike servers that are my competitor. We don't use version specific code because we would like to keep our server up to date and update as soon as possible rather than sit on an old version for over a year. So 1.21 update, I'm kind of thinking probably week from now, mid-August, maybe end of August, September at latest, it should come out and it should be out. And then there's a bunch of other things we're going to be doing. And yeah, if you support this server and you enjoy playing here, please consider donating. If you have no money, and you're just like me, you have no money, that's fine. You can vote, and you'll get name, color, and more homes for free. And it helps support the server. Just vote every day, and that's you showing your support, and I appreciate that. I don't need your money if you don't have any money, okay? I'm fully aware that some people from certain parts of the world, $100 to them is a lot of money. To me, $100 is nothing. It would barely even pay some of my bills and barely get me enough groceries for a week. But I recognize that some parts of the world that it's not the same. Yeah, I try to make silly hacks to comment. Yes, I try to make that as good as possible. That's why the server runs on an SSD RAID. And I have, in case you didn't know, by the way, Donator, if you buy a Donator rank, you get higher render distance too. So if you want more render distance, I know there's mods out there that essentially do that for you. But if you want actual, like, real, like, simulation distance and higher render distance, like, those ranks will give you that. I try to make sure that the server, like, you know what I mean? The whole point of the Folia upgrade was for that. If I didn't upgrade the Folia, the server would have slow chunk loading and it would be basically unplayable, okay? Like, I estimate right now, we could have like 400 players, no problems. And that's already 50 more players in 2v2t. Anyways, getting sidetracked. Yeah, right? Exactly. With that comment you just made, yeah, silly hacks. It's so true. That was like verifiable proof that APAT can handle a lot of players, okay? And I'm gonna explain to you why. Even though they're bots, they're not, like, bots are not equal to real players. I'm just gonna state that. That's very clear. That's the truth. But they do have some semblance in terms of numbers, because they do put attacks on the server. It's not the same as a bunch of players loading chunks, but the thing is, if you had 400 players on at once, not all of them would be loading chunks at once, right? And if they were, that's why you have an SSD RAID. But anyways, the bots were all sitting at spawn. There was like 350 bots sitting at spawn, and the server didn't even flinch. It was like, oh, TPS is kind of shit at spawn, but you know what? It's still running great. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody who was not at spawn was affected by that. If you were not at spawn, your TPS was still 20. That's how good Folia is. And if you spread out those bots, the TPS would have been 20 for everybody, including at spawn. I would say my favorite is Revelations, because I feel like we're living in it right now, and I can't wait for the smug people and all the evil satanic people who run the government to have to bow before him. I cannot wait. They think, like, you know what I mean? Like, did you see the Olympics? The opening ceremony? Yeah. Oh yeah, you can mock him. Well, you can try to mock him now, but he won't be mocked. He won't be mocked. There's Bible verses that say that. Anyways, back to the prime focus of ABT right now. The stream. I like going down those side roads. Okay? Because it's the truth. It's the truth, and so many people deny it. And you should see, like, today I posted a bunch of stuff on Instagram, like Christian memes, and I got a lot of likes from a lot of Christians, but then also some atheist comments that are so, like, diluted, and they're, I understand where they're coming from because I was in that scenario before. Like, you know what I mean? But once you become a believer and you start believing and you notice the things that he does in your life, it's so real. Like, you know it's real. It's not fake. It's the truth. My favorite Minecraft block, I would have to say, I like quartz. I don't know. I just like quartz because I like quartz builds. I like how the lobby is built. I had this lobby specifically built by some members of the ABAT community, Protest and Monkey Nugs. They built this lobby, and I think it's really nice. I like white builds. I don't know. I just like quartz. Any quartz. Pillar, chiseled, slabs, stairs. My favorite block. The future of ABAT is bright. But what I have to say is, money is very tight, guys. Okay, like I just caught up on paying my internet bills, and I have some expenses coming. And if I'm telling you, if any of you out there, like $50, $100, that helps, man. Like, just buy Donator 5. Donator 5 comes with an illegal event too, so everybody gets to use illegal items for 2 days. Like, that alone, like $100 US dollars, that's like half a new SSD. And trust me, we're gonna need SSDs. We're gonna have so many players, guys, like, you have no idea. You think now is a lot of players? Wait till you see in a couple months from now, okay? I'm just, that's foreshadowing, okay? And we do need a server upgrade. I would say the hardware right now actually kind of does handle the server perfectly fine. But my problem is that I'm running out of drive slots. I'm going to have to start taking out my own personal drives out of the server and putting in SSDs instead, which is okay. I don't mind doing that. I can load them up in my other server. But I would just like to get a more modern server. Just to have that peace of mind that, hey, the upgrade's already done. We're good for like a couple years. And it's only a couple $100. Like, all the stuff I'm talking about buying and upgrading is under $1,000 Canadian. Like, total, it would probably be like $800. And I myself have a lot of debt, and I have to deal with that debt. So, yeah, if you guys want to go down this whole rabbit hole, like, I don't understand why 6-speed players ride Cubasti's ball so hard. Like, they ride his ball so hard, bro. You hate on me because of him. And yes, I guess my past stupid actions. Yeah, I make pretty stupid actions. That's why you donate to my server, so I don't, like, that's why you donate to the server, you know? Like, it gives me incentive to want to continue. And I appreciate, even if you just vote. If you can't afford to donate, that's perfectly fine. Don't feel bad. You can vote, and that's equal to me. I equal everybody who votes every day to somebody who donates. The more players you can attract, the better, okay? I'm trying to become really big. I want the server to have like 200 plus players every day. And that doesn't mean they're all on APAT, but if they are, so what? I'm just mean across the whole network. It's now a network. And I'm thinking we're gonna rebrand the network part. Okay, I'm not gonna get into this. Like I said, I don't want to fuck it up. I want it to be like a cool thing. APAT is always gonna be its own little standalone anarchy server. Troll, dude, okay? I know you don't believe in Jesus, but I'm telling you, bro, it's the truth, okay? Anyways, like I said, so APAT is always going to be its own standalone anarchy server, and I'm never going to get rid of it. But I plan to expand into other servers. I said this months ago, and I'm going to continue to keep, like, it's not a one day I just start a new network. No, it's like I'm slowly learning because I've done anarchy servers for 8 years, and I have to figure out how all these other different types of servers work and how best to run them. You know what I mean? Like, I know how to run an anarchy server very well, make them popular, and people want to play them. Now all I have to do is expand into another market because I'm planning something very big, and it's going to take time and it's going to take money over time to do it, which is why your donations very much help. And it will always be this experience. Like, you can play as a premium or cracked or bedrock. It's going to be cross-play. Anarchy server will exist. Different game modes. Anarchy PvP. No. It's not a money laundering scheme. But I'm just saying, your donations very much do help. Okay? When I'm $13,000 in the hole. And I have, like, expenses, you know? I don't even know how I'm going to pay my credit card's minimum payment because I have something else I have to pay for, and I still don't have enough. I'm like $100 short of being able to afford it, and it's for APAT. I don't want to mention what it is, but you know, it's to benefit APAT. $6B60 is not better because of that. Dude, CubeHD is only in it for the money. When he forgets to pay the bills, it's not him forgetting, it's him making the server go down in a way that doesn't make him look like an asshole, so people donate so he can have money. That's what it is. I'm telling you right now. And if you can't see that, you're so deluded and delusional. He does not care about the actual player base. He does not care about the actual experience. All he cares about is money. It's all it's been. He literally hates Spanish people, and he's known for ignoring the people who give him money, taking too long to give them their rank. I don't do that. As soon as I notice I have money come in, I immediately give it to you. I start DMing you or emailing you, and I add the rank. I don't forget. Yes, sometimes I do forget to like fix people's homes when I broke them because I shut off the server while it was running by accident. That's why that happened, by the way. I just realized that a week or two ago. This is cap. I know for a fact that's not going to happen. I know how. I literally wrote that code myself. I know how that code works, and I know that's not possible. And that's the thing. If you're a 6v60 player, I will do this for you, okay? I'm going to do this. Any 6v60 rank that you have, I will give the equal APAT rank to you for free if you switch to this server and stop playing his server. Why do I not like his server so much? Because of what he did. Yes, he did pay to get my domain name back, but he only did that to make himself look better because he knows what he did was wrong. And I forgive him for it. But he's going to continue to do the same stuff. I've already noticed mass botting again. I've noticed mass botting. And he's the only one who's done that. Like, he's the only one who gives that much of a shit to bot my server. He will get his own players. He'll get, like he does in his announcements, he'll get his own players to work with him to try and fucking degrade my server. My server's experience by doing stuff to it like that. That's what he does. It's stupid. I don't do that. I was literally given his backend IP address, and do you know what I did? I don't even like tooting my own horn right now, but I'm going to tell you. I told him that, hey, this subdomain exposes your backend IP. Somebody brought that to my attention. I could have not said anything. I could have given the IP to Dort, and Dort could have held his server offline for fucking however long he wanted. But did I? No, I didn't. Because I don't stoop to his stupid ass level. I can win by playing legitimately. He can't. He uses anarchy exploit fixes, the memory leak, the pure memory leak. He uses version specific code. Like, I'm pointing out all the flaws in his server of why it's worse than mine. He's gonna, I guarantee you, it's gonna take him a couple months to even from now to update to 1.20. 2B and my server updated to 1.20 so long ago. AB updated to 1.20 1 year ago now. Like, dude. It's been a whole year, and you're still on the fucking last version of the game? That's 2 versions behind. Give me a break. And I could very much do what he does and make pay-to-win ranks. I guarantee you his ranks probably still give you a higher dupe percentage or some secret dupe or something like that. That's why people buy it. I don't do that. And it costs me money. I don't make any money. I'm only here. I'm not here for the money. I'm here for the reputation and the, what do you call it? Like, you know, like I'm trying to build myself up. I'm trying to build my own brand. I'm not here for the money. Thank you for that. If you did just now, I'm logging in right now. I just heard the notification go through on my phone. That's PayPal. So yeah, thank you so much for your donation. It's going to be put towards the server. And you're gonna, trust me, you're gonna like the direction the server goes in, okay? Give me a second. I think that notification was an old notification. No, I'm not going to buy a McDonald's meal. I don't like... I'm going to go on a whole different rant and tangent now, okay? Uber Eats and all those delivery apps, McDonald's, fast food restaurants are all a scam now, guys. It's all a scam. The prices on Uber Eats is jacked up from what's on the menu, and already they're charging insane prices for fast food. You could literally go to a nice restaurant and have a better experience for less money. Okay? I don't like that kind of stuff anymore. Like, yeah, every once in a while, like, stopping at, like, I don't know if you're American, so you don't really know what A&W is. Or, like, I guess Wendy's. You guys know what Wendy's is. Like, every once in a while, sure. But by and large, it's a scam, and it's a waste of money. I could literally home cook a better burger, bro. I could home cook homemade meatballs that are really good. They'll knock your socks off. 60 cents. That's okay. If that's all you got, that's all you got. Everything is appreciated. Even just voting. APAT is not ran with the intentions of making profit. It's ran with the intentions of building my reputation and in my brand. That's the difference between me and Cubasty. And he probably doesn't even make profit. He probably loses money. I guarantee you he loses money. And yeah, I'm kind of like I'm a loose cannon, okay? I'm autistic, so I got a bunch of shit going on in my head. But do you guys know that last weekend we peaked at 140 players on Sunday? Isn't that awesome? That just foreshadows what's coming. What's coming is 200 plus players, guys. If you guys could donate, I can make it happen. I heard that. I don't want to talk about it because this is the thing is that Cubasty literally listens and he does stuff to counter, like, you know what I mean? Like, he does all this stuff to try and counter my server when I talk about what my plans are. So I'd rather not talk about what my plans are. 200 plus illegal immigrants. Hey, I'm going to say something controversial. I think that South American immigrants are better than importing people from the Middle East. I wish that Canada would import people from South America instead of the people from, you know, because they actually share my values, okay? They share my values, they believe in Jesus, and I respect that, and they actually have families. Now, the mass immigration that's going on at the southern border of America, that's not okay. It should be done the legal way and the legit way, obviously, but if you're going to immigrate people who share your values. Don't immigrate people who believe in a fake religion. And by the way, like, I honestly believe Trump is the Antichrist. Somebody, it's gotta be one of them. Could be JD Vance even. But you know what? Let it slide because it's supposed to happen. If it's in the book, it's supposed to happen. And Andrew Tate now is such a dumbass. Like, he's always been a dumbass, but like, it's really showing his true colors. He's like, you know what I mean? Like, he thinks he knows what you're supposed to be as a Christian when he's Islam. Yeah, wait until the donator rank overhaul happens. I guess I'm just going to say it. We're overhauling the donator ranks. We're changing the names. We're adding some features. I don't think we're going to remove any features. There's nothing on there I would want to remove. We're going to add features, though, that make them more worth buying. And some of them are going to become monthly. Now, everybody who bought prior to the monthly is going to have it permanent. I'm grandfathering them in. I'm not a piece of shit. You get to keep your rank. He's 20k Y. Oh, so that's how I messed up the code, hey? Well, that's stupid. I don't want somebody to just be able to fly up and then teleport. That's a loophole I solved. Yeah, so we're gonna make a feedback site, and the wiki's gonna come back too. Feedback site's gonna be a thing, so we can actually have like proper bug fixes and real like responses that isn't a clusterfuck on Discord. Because I'm like Discord, I want to distance myself from Discord. Okay. Like, yes, I'm still gonna be active in it and have it, but I don't want it to be like the main source of all the APAT stuff. I want it to be on my own self-hosted thing, ran by me in America, so I can have free speech. Well, I can enable teleporting to spawn. That's I shouldn't have disabled that TPA accept command. Obviously, I can fix that. I'll fix that at the next server restart. How about that? So, once the uptime timer reaches 24 hours, that's when the restart is. So that's how much time until that's fixed. And there will be a boost in the English community too. I want to stress this, okay? There's going to be a boost in the English side of the community for all the English players, okay? And I'm going to do something else too, that it'll make language irrelevant. Telling you, the future is bright. AB is now 1.20.6. It runs on Folia, so it's basically lagless. There's no lag, 20 TPS everywhere. Doesn't matter the player count. Always 20 TPS, unless someone's purposely lagging a specific region, but most players won't notice that because they're in their own region. The lobby. I'm not enabling teleporting out of spawn, dude. I'm not enabling people who can teleport away from PvP. So, some way around that is possibly making like if you're in PvP, you can't use teleport. Is that acceptable to you? Trying to make a compromise. Look, yeah, I mean, I know what you mean. Like teleporting to spawn. Yeah, I get it. So I gotta enable TPA accept at spawn, or TPA, whatever the command on here is. I forget. I don't actually play Anarchy, guys. I run the server and I run it well. I don't play. Sometimes I do, but I don't play like how you guys play. I have my own little base hidden away. And yes, I want to make PvP on here as good as possible, but also the PvP server will be returning. If you remember the PvP server. Seb is working on it. Something else about donators is going to change, by the way. So, why it's becoming a monthly thing, and it's going to have a rebrand and a fresh new website ran by me. Donator is going to not just be a part of the Anarchy server, it's going to be a part of every other server. So, on each server, on the lobby, connected to AV's network, you will get something. So, Skyblock, you'll get something. Sky Wars, you'll get something. Lifesteal, you'll get something. 2L2C, you'll probably get something. I have to work that out with him, and I have to share, like, because it's his server, I'm going to share the profit with him. If it's a player from his server, I don't know. We'll figure something out. Maybe it'll be separate, because I don't know how he wants to do that, and this is primarily focused at the servers ran by me. So what's probably going to happen is you'll probably get higher render distance across all servers. You'll get name color across all servers. You'll get nick across all servers. You'll get special stuff like with Skyblock and all those other different game modes because they're specific to those game modes. And I'm still figuring it out, but it's going to happen. And that's what'll make it worth paying the monthly fee. And if you, like I said before, if you already bought it, you don't have to pay a monthly fee. You'll continue to have it permanently for free forever. Or, I guess not for free, you paid for it, but yeah. I won't make you pay a monthly fee. I'm not Netflix or whatever like services does that, where like you buy a permanent license and then they change it to a monthly plan. I don't do that. I watch Louis Rossman. I'm very right to repair. I'm not a piece of shit. Like, I don't do that kind of stuff. No, you won't. It won't be like game mode. It'll be like you'll have like special stuff. Like you'll have like maybe like I don't know how it's gonna work for the PvP server, but I'll figure it out and you'll like it. It'll fit. It'll suit each server, and it'll be worth the monthly fee, and the prices will probably go down as well. And I'll maybe even leave. I don't. Yeah, I'll maybe even. We'll see. You'll see. It's still in the planning phase. I have to. Right now, I'm waiting for my developer to. He's busy, but once he's not busy, then we're gonna start. We're gonna go hard in the paint on working on that. Right now, my focus is more on the PvP server part because I want the PvP server to come back. Your lifetime perks, troll. You have what you bought. Do you not have perms? I have to put up with your bullshit where I get people telling me, why are you placing bedrock at people's base? I want to take it away, but I don't because I know you paid for it. And you're my friend, and I trust you. And you do actually, well, you do actually help with the server when I'm not around. You know what I mean? That's why I have it. That's why I've given it to you. So when somebody say build a giant lag machine, then you can go and deal with it when I can't. What on the oh. And another thing I want to mention, for the lobby and all these other servers, excluding this one and this one, like 8BAT, I try to keep the whoever has permissions in game on here limited to people that I very much trust, like SR Gokutu or the troll or me. That's it. But I'm gonna give the people who are admins and mods on the Discord admins and mods in here. Because they're going to have to moderate these servers once they kind of start getting traction. Check out 2 to see how many players they got on right now. Yeah, that's all I got to really say. Right now, I'm still pretty down bad. Like, to be honest with you, I have to pick between some stuff, and it's all right. I can do it. It's a good decision. I think it's a good decision. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Like, the server is doing very well, and I'm very happy with it. But I myself am not doing very well, okay? Money is very hard. I'm probably going to get a second job even. The last illegal event was a couple months ago. If you want to buy one right now, it'd be fucking awesome. Because I'm saying like right now, like, I'm going to put all the donations I get in the next couple of months. Like, you're going to see a big sharp increase in player count, number one. But number two, all the donations I'm making are going into my savings account because I'm using it to upgrade the server. I'm building a new server, and I'll make a whole video on it too. I'm gonna make a whole like 30-minute video detailing why I picked this server, why I think it was a good decision, what CPUs I'm putting in it, the RAM I'm putting in. I'm gonna do a whole thing of me setting it up and installing Linux on it, showing how I make my server. I'm gonna make a whole video about the new server upgrade, and then, I mean, if you want, I can make it a whole week. If you're willing to pay the $100, I will literally give you a whole week. Okay? But that's why I'm saying the donator setup needs a whole overhaul, and it's planned. Along with the feedback website, because I really want to. I don't take everybody's feedback 100%, okay? Because I've been doing this for 8 years, and what I've learned over those 8 years is that listening to the community 100% of the time is not a good idea. If you listen to them and give them everything they want, your server will have no players and be not popular. I've learned that. That's the truth. But a lot of the time, like, some things are, like, you know, like, for example, people want to teleport to spawn to PvP. Okay, that I think is legitimate. But people who think that, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't heard that argument until today. The argument I've heard was, enable teleport at spawn. And I'm like, no, because then everybody's going to teleport away from PvP, and PvP's not fun, because people are just teleporting away. Like an illegal event for a whole week. I could do that right now. Oh, no way, Troll. Thank you, Troll. Thank you so much for that. Okay, illegal event. I am streaming right now. I can't enable it this second because I have to modify some source code. But at the next restart, I will do that. It'll be added for a whole week. And I'll set a reminder on my phone, I guess. Anyways, I'm going to continue on this talk. So, yeah, you're going to see in the next few months a very sharp increase in player count. And it's not just going to be Spanish people either. And I like my Spanish players, okay? I know the English community, you guys kind of don't like them. That's okay. Okay? I got you. There's going to be some English players too. Trust me. You'll see. I know something you don't. Yeah. Okay, I can fix that. I'm gonna add I'm gonna get, like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be added to APT Core. Like, for example, like self-healing like bedrock. You know what I mean? Like, so if there's a hole in the bedrock in the nether roof, like there is at 0-0 spawn, which I'll go to right now. This big, oh, maybe it got filled. Oh no, it didn't. Say there's a big hole here, okay? And what happens when you go up there is you instantly die. So I'm gonna make that part of APAT core to automatically fix that. Overworld end and everything. Like I said though, my developer is currently occupied for like a week, but once he's back, it'll be added. And the illegal event, I can do that myself. I just have to disable the anti-illegal part of the code, which is not hard to do. You just put a bunch of fucking hashtags in front of it, and then build the jar, swap the jar, reboot the server, and then it's done. And I just gotta figure out. I'm surprised at how long it's taking for the 1.21 Folia to come out, but I mean it's a new version, so it should be out soon. I just can't wait to update. Okay, like it feels so good after sitting on 1.12.2 for so many years to just be able to update and have new stuff added, and people can enjoy it. Okay. Like, you guys have no idea the pain of running a 1.12.2 Anarchy server. JHB, he knows it, because he runs one still. I cannot be asked to do that. Which is why I added his server to the lobby, because I do recognize people like that era. I still like that era. I remember the 1.12.2 era quite fondly, even though it was a pain in my ass. The 1.12.2 era is when my server got 220 plus players every day for almost a year. Okay? Now I plan to do that again with modern versions. So we're going to do it. And, you know, like I do play sometimes. I don't play like you guys do, like I said, but I play on my iPad. I play with Bedrock and it's very playable. I had a little base, but one of you fucking assholes found my base and killed me and griefed it because it was at spawn. I only had iron armor. That's why I shouldn't have let myself AFK. I received a package. One sec, I gotta go get my package. Yeah, once the PvP server's back, guys, we're gonna be in full swing. I got this little cross necklace. It's pretty nice. Wow, I like it. Come out today. Like the plastic of the little baggie it's in is melted onto the thing. Look how hot it is outside. And I'm gonna see something controversial. I like winter. I like wintertime. I like cold. I don't like the summer. pretty nice. I like it. Anyways. Something else I would like to mention. It's insane how this guy, his name is Griff, he mined the nether highways to the world border, guys. I'm pretty sure he did. Like, he did it on the diagonal highway, too. With his bots. I'm pretty sure the nether highways fully go to the border of the end, or the nether now. I'm pretty sure. Oh, wow. So one of them is still mining, hey? Nice. That's cool. Now you see we have highways in every direction now. Look at this. Isn't that cool? I think he used normal picks. Maybe he has unbreakable picks. I don't know. All I know is every time I would teleport to one of his accounts, it was just a bot AFK mining the nether highway on diagonal. And it was pretty far out. Like, he was like, one of them was like 2 million plus in the nether. And I think that's at the world border, is it not? Yeah. And also, a reminder, the map is coming up on 4 years old, guys. We're like halfway through the month. It's gonna be, once it takes over to 4 years, I'm gonna do some giveaways. Probably like Discord Nitro, maybe $50 so I can afford it at the time. Canadian rupees. I'm from Canada, I like to use Canadian rupees. Everybody's so obsessed with American dollar when Canadian rupees are the best dollar. Who does not like Canadian rupees? You're the gay man. Cannot afford the Gucci sandals. Just joking. Yeah, so what? He's like 1 million blocks off or something like that. This was like a month ago, by the way. So he's probably already there. Like, just remember that, guys. Okay? Remember that I could have had 6v6T DDoS for a week straight, but instead I told him where the IP leak is at and didn't do anything. After he constantly spent 2 years trying to get rid of my server. I'm gonna talk about 8B18 Core now. 8B18 Core, I'm so happy of it. I'm so happy with it. Okay. I made 8B18 Core open source for a reason, because I want other people to make servers. I want them to be able to, especially with Folia. Folia is this new software, and ever since I discovered it, it's amazing. Okay, it's what makes 8B18 possible. If it didn't exist, 8B18 would still probably be 1.12. Okay? I'm just saying. And there's not a lot of plugins for it, so I made 8B18 Core open source so people can use it, take what they need from it, and make a fully anarchy server. And you know what I mean? Like, I remember when I started running servers, guys. I remember I didn't know anything. Okay? Those resources were all there for me, and I learned over 8 years how to do it. And I want to continue that, and Folia needs support. Like, not a lot of... quite a bit of plugins are starting to support it now, I would say. But there's still some that are holdouts, because they're skeptical of it. And I'm like, dude, like, don't be skeptical. Look at what it does. This is what it makes possible. I think it's here to stay, because they put it on their official website, and I'm actually very happy to see that they're finally deprecating bungee cord and you're deprecating bungee cord and waterfall, because wow, man, velocity is so much better than bungee cord and waterfall. Like, velocity is so lightweight for what it does, and it does such a good job. It doesn't have all those insane exploits. But yeah, when I started running servers, I had no idea what I was doing. I just saw Minecraft servers and thought they were so cool, because the first time I ever joined a server was on Minecraft Pocket Edition, and I had just found out what servers were, and I figured out that Minecraft Pocket Edition, you could play servers. It was like, and back in the day on Minecraft Pocket Edition, servers used to be like hidden behind like a menu. Like you wouldn't, it wasn't obvious to you when you went to go to the play menu. Like when you click play, there wasn't like add server. Like it was like a little secret button somewhere. And I added a server, and I started playing lifeboat survival games. I was like, this is so cool. I want to do this. This is cool. And I started doing it, and now I am where I am at. I've learned this game has taught me so much. It's taught me how to use Linux, a lot about computers, basic programming, basic like project management. Now I have a bunch of GitHub projects that a lot of people like and use. Like, oh, like 20 stars. Not a lot, okay, but in Minecraft Anarchy space, that's a lot. There's not a lot of Minecraft Anarchy server owners these days, because it's not a profitable server. It's not. You can make money sometimes, yeah, and sometimes you get dudes who come along, like you get dudes who come along who are rich and they really like what you're doing. I couldn't tell you how many servers are using 8x8 core, but I can tell you that a lot of people do use the code, because I get like. In the Xera plugins Discord, Xera is the company that manages all the stuff for 8x8, like networking, the code and stuff like that. Like, it's my vision of my company. Okay, 8x8 is like an asset of Xera. It's you know what I mean. I couldn't tell you how many use it, but I can tell you that people do use it, and I don't expect them, like, it's not designed, like right now it's not like designed to be, you can use it as a standalone plugin for your server, but you will have to modify some of the code specifically for your server. It's more there for people who need stuff like what I like needed for an Anarchy server, to take that code and put it into their own plugin, or only use that code or something like that. And I paid for that out of my pocket. I could have bogarted that. I could have kept it closed source, not told anybody about it. I give it out for free. Like I said, like I practice what I preach. Like, I like Right to Repair. Louis Rossmann is like the dude, okay? Like the dude for that. That's who I watch all the time. And I can't agree more with a lot of the stuff he says. I'm a Linux user now. I'm done with Windows. I can confidently say I'm never going to use Windows again as my main operating system. Now, I may install it as a VM with GPU pass-through to play games that don't work on Linux, but for my main OS, I'm never using Windows again. Open source on top. And yeah, Linux has its own problems, but their problems are different. Their problems aren't being spying on, like them spying on you. Their problems are like, oh, like there's no such thing as a universal binary. It's not that easy to install some things. You have to use a command prompt sometimes. Big deal. I already know Linux very well. I've been using it for my servers for years. Right now I'm using elementary OS. I plan to switch to Arch. Just not right now. I just want to I want to switch to Arch when I get my next PC, you know what I mean? Because my current PC is really bad. Like, I have a RX 570 and a Ryzen 5 1400. Yeah, I can actually show you what distro I use if you guys want. Here you go. Scene 2. So this is the distro I use. That's where I run Velocity. I come here. I hope I didn't expose somebody's IP address. I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't. I just exposed the LAN IP. Okay. Anyways, NeoFetch. Elementary OS. What do you use? It's Debian based. For servers, Debian is the best. I like Debian for my servers. I will always use Debian for my servers. For your personal operating system, I don't know. Like, Debian is kind of, like, you know what I mean? Arch is better for that. I recognize that. I'm just lazy and didn't want to install Arch on this PC. When I get a new PC with, like, that's more modern and doesn't have an RX 570, then I'll probably use Arch for sure. Like, it's not like I couldn't install Arch. I can. It's not that hard. Like, it's just, there's a whole tutorial on how to do it. But yeah, isn't it crazy how the end is like fully water cubed, guys? It's fully water cubed. Jeez. This is the way out. No. Troll, if you do that, there's no fast async world edit on here. Don't do that. You'll crash the server, I'm telling you. And the water cube causes nothing. It's just a water cube. Like, on 1.12, this would make so much lag, but because it's Folia, it does nothing. Because Folia is like that good. Yeah, 80 players. AP has had cord exploits, yeah, but they're not really that public. I don't know about currently, probably not. That's another benefit of running on the latest version. Stuff gets patched very quickly. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm probably full screen sharing. Okay, this is AP80 core. So essentially, to enable the anti-illegal event, what I gotta do is go in here, and I just disable all of this stuff. So if this is called from the main class of the plugin, which it is, it's probably called from here. Yep. Just disable this. That's all I have to do. Just boom, put a little one of those, or two of these in front of it, and done. Or three, I think it is. Because my computer's laggy. I'm streaming. I have really bad computer, guys, okay? Anti-illegal. Yeah, that's all we gotta do. So, and anything like from here that's called. This PC, I had a better PC before this one, but I had to sell my nice PC. I had an RTX 3060 and an i5 12900K or 12600K, and 32 gigs of RAM. I had a nice baller PC, but I had to sell it. I also had triple monitors. Now I only have two, and one of them is a 4x3. Okay? It's acceptable. It gets the job done. That's all that matters. I'm showing my mom something. Look what I got. Careful with it. Don't want to wreck it. Give me a second. Anyways, APAT core. It was so worth it. I spent a couple $100 getting this made by Mason. Mason originally wrote the first bit of code, but now I have a nice, even better developer who is very quick, and he does it for free. And I will pay him when I can. I can't afford to. But he does a very good job. He finished off the APAT core to-do list, which is nice. And now he's going to add some more stuff, like what we mentioned today, where like we're going to fix the teleporting at spawn. So you can teleport to spawn from far away, and people can accept your TPA request, actually. And then what else did I talk about today? Oh yeah. Like there's little minute things that need to be fixed with the server. If there's anything that a lot of you agree on that should be changed, go to the suggestions channel in the Discord, and I'll pay attention tonight, and I'll add it to the to-do list of APAT core so it gets done. I can do the teleporting from home thing by myself tonight. It's not a big deal. I could probably even do it right now for you guys if you want. Let me just open up this plugin. I don't know if I have the source code on this computer. It's called Lee's Home Spawn. That's what the plugin's called. If I can find the source code for it. Actually, I think it's just a config option with APAT core. I'm pretty sure it is. So, I'll figure it out once I'm done streaming. I'm gonna go for probably another like hour. But yeah, look at that, 85 players just now, eh? Look at this. Look at this, guys. On a Thursday. And the reason I'm going, by the way, what I was talking about earlier, like how it's kind of becoming like a network, and I'm adding other game modes that are separate from Anarchy. Why I'm doing that is because I think it's a better option than putting a queue in place. I could put a queue and be just like 2BTT, but I would rather not do that. I would rather hold more players. I would rather have more people playing. And in case the main Anarchy server is full, right? I don't think we're ever going to get to the 800 players that I think it can support. It can support a lot of players. Like, I'm telling you right now, if I ran /TPS, it's probably using fuck all for CPU. I guarantee it. So, like, we can handle, like, probably 4x this player count with no problems at all. But I just want other options, other things to play, you know, in case you get a little bit bored and want to play something else. I'm there to offer other things, like Anarchy PvP, a 1.12.2 Anarchy server, Skyblock, Sky Wars, some other stuff. And those things are a work in progress. They're not... I have seen people playing them, yes. 2L2C is doing good. And I know the PvP server, once it comes back, it'll do good. People are gonna be playing that all the time. Just like they were before. Only this time I'm not gonna mess it up and accidentally delete it, because I'm gonna take proper backups like I have been. By the way, another thing. I've changed the backups because I've noticed that Sundays are the busiest day on the server. So I've moved the backup from Sunday to Wednesday. So yesterday the backup happened. The server gets backed up every Wednesday. So, at most, the rollback, if, say, somebody backdoored the server and destroyed the whole world or whatever, at worst, the rollback's 1 week. And I have multiple backups to pick from, too. Yeah, I hope you guys are ready for some crazy illegal items. Oh, it's gonna be pretty lit. I also got... Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about this. I got this little cross necklace. It's metal, and it has like a Canada leaf on the front of it, and it says it's quoting Joshua chapter 1 verse 9. It says, "Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, be strong and courageous, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." And it was on Amazon. Now my mom wants one. I also bought a holographic Jesus poster to replace my, I had this other poster of gangsters. I'm replacing it with a Jesus poster. Holographic Jesus poster. And then I'm going to burn the gangster poster. I'm going to burn it. I can't wait to make the video of the server upgrade. I'm actually so excited. You guys are gonna... If any of you know who Jiraga 1 is, that's what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be like that style of video. Hey smokers, Jiraga 1 here, and today, put an SSD in the Windows 95 machine. check out. Who wants to see my base? Who wants to see my base? Oh, I can't go to my house? That's so lame. Give me a second. I gotta launch my other account so I can teleport to it. I haven't even fixed my own homes, okay? I'm just gonna launch a 1.7.2 Minecraft. Yeah, I mean, no. Homes don't work. My other account is on 1.7. It looks so fucked. You've no idea. It's so funny. There's also like 100 players right now, by the way. Anyways, this is my base. Okay, this is my account. It's on 1.7. But yeah, this is my house. It's my backyard. This is my property. Okay, and for some reason, these fuckers keep showing up here. I have no idea why, but I put iron doors on the front of my house, and I put this sign, so whenever they come to my front door, I smoke their ass, and I burned down their little thing over here, or I guess lightning did. Lightning struck their thing and burnt it to the ground. I turned it into like my little dupe stash, and then lightning struck it and burnt it down. Don't you like my blatantly ripped off kits from the troll? I didn't even bother to rename it. Yeah, it's my house, so we're gonna inside my house. Okay? So keep stuff in here. I haven't really filled them up yet. It's my backyard. Going bees, because bees are awesome. And then I have a nice little tree over here, and yeah, I smoke some people. Go inside. Here's the basement, and this place actually does have stuff. See, these purple Kush box. I actually quit smoking weed because weed's dumb as shit. I'm happy to be sober. But look, this is my base. I just sit here and frame dupe because that's the only dupe that exists for modern versions now. Other than the chunk dupe, and the chunk dupe is worse. I'm not enabling the chunk dupe. I do plan to do some stuff dupe-wise. You'll see. Yeah, so my little porch. So I can shoot the people who try to break into my house. A nice little basic house. See, like a bee. What do you mean you can't set homes? Like, what, does it give you an error? Okay, send me a screenshot of that error. If it's the same error that I have, if it's like this right now. If it's that error, I can fix it. You have to give me, give me a second. I'm just telling you, by the way, that all your homes will be gone when I do this. They're permanently gone. What are you doing in my house, bruh? Just kidding. It's because your home file got corrupted at some point when the server had its power cut while it was running. That's what happened. I could make a copy of your home file and send you it, and then delete it, and then you could just teleport to each home. But yeah, anybody who is also having this home issue, open a support ticket in the Discord and I'll deal with it quickly. You just have to ping me a bunch of times, and then I'll open the ticket and I'll do it. But your homes are gone. If you want me to specifically try to make a copy of your home file so I can send you it, so you have some of the coordinates, I will send you it. But if you don't mention it, I'm just going to delete it, and then you can set new homes. And it won't happen again. It was my fuck up that caused that. Only a very small number of people were affected by it. It was basically whoever was online at the time was affected. It is right now for me. It's 6:44 p.m. Dude, I really have had it with my fucking cell phone company, man. I'm telling you right now. I pay them like $150 fucking a month for shit. Can you send my messages? There is no Mint Mobile in Canada. Canada sucks for cell service, bro. I'm telling you. We have really good internet that's reasonably priced at your house, but if you want good cell phone, you're gonna pay a lot of money, and it's still shit. And they sell your data to data brokers. Bet. really can't wait to see, like, these numbers are already so good. Like, do you guys not remember 1 year ago when the server was, like, basically dead? And now we're getting, like this is every day we get 80 players or more, man. Like, every day. Like, updating was the best decision I made. Yeah, I took some people. I did kind of do it in, like, a shitty way, but I did it in the best way I could because, like, I don't have the resources as it stands. I don't have the resources to run a test server, you know? Like, I just have to update, fix problems after, which is what I've done, and I did a good job at it, I think. And all the people who helped me did a very good job. Wait. Withdraw to which one? Okay, give me a second. I hope the message is sent. Yeah, like 1 year ago, guys, the server was on its deathbed, and now it's just popping off. And I couldn't be happier. Oh yeah? Yeah, I have no doubt 2B is shit, man. Like, the queue is a scam. The 2B2T queue is a scam, guys. Folia can hold way more players than what he allows on there. Like, you're literally being scammed by him. He's money farming. With 8B, I'm not trying to be money oriented. Like, even if I'm trying to, you know, like the network I'm trying to build, like with the lobby and all that, I still don't want to be one of those pay-to-win servers that you would watch, like, Horizon decimate. Like, I don't want to be that server. I want to be the server that Horizon would play on and promote. You see what I'm saying? I want to be a genuinely good experience that isn't, like, trying to farm money out of people. I don't need to be a millionaire. I don't. But yeah, a little bit of money here or there to help maintain the server, upgrade the server, improve the server, and maybe a little, like, once in a while I can go get a steak or something. That would be pretty nice. Okay? Like at the Keg. You guys ever been to Keg? Pretty nice. As it stands though, my main focus is not even the steak part. Like, I don't even care right now. Like, I operate at a loss. I do it because I know that it helps my reputation and it provides a genuinely good experience to players. I make my server the way I would want a server I would play on. Like, have you guys seen what's his name? What's that one YouTuber? He's a Minecraft YouTuber. Sundy's new server, and then Mr. Epic and all those other guys duped on a server and destroyed the economy. Like, why do you do that? You basically just fucking gave a middle finger to your own subscribers, dude. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, even if I became that size, guys, I wouldn't be like that. I know it would be harder than what I think it is to deal with a lot of people being my fan, but I still wouldn't be a piece of shit like that. Like, dude, I already have money. I don't need more. I don't need to scam kids in Minecraft to make a casino for kids. You know what I mean? That's what he does. He did it because I guarantee you, he saw the investment into a Minecraft server as another way to make money, just like you would buy real estate, like buy a house to rent it out to somebody, right? That's probably what he did. He saw it as an investment to make more money. But he didn't think about, he didn't even, you could tell he didn't even dig deep into who was making his server and how they were making the money. He just didn't care. He just saw the numbers and that's all he cared. He's probably never even actually played, legitimately played his own server other than to promote it to make money. That's it. That's scumbaggy shit. Yeah, I guess 2B is money focused because, you know what I mean? But look at 8B18, what we're doing. No, my house is better, bro. My house is better. Wait, you built a house by my house? What the fuck? Be my neighbor, troll. Build a house by my house. No way. This is cool. So one thing you would like to have with a house, troll, is a door. Where is that? Only you can enter here? Oh, I see outside. I can see glimpses of outside. I can see. Sheesh. I've been here before, but yeah. Oh, you guys, look, it's a big toilet. This is, look, we're coming down, we're playing 6v6T, guys, look. Look at it. This is 6v6T right here. What a nice experience. Damn, the 6v6T experience is awesome. This is an experience, guys. Like, another example I give you too, like YouTubers, how they are, you know what I mean? I don't want to be a sellout. Like, I don't want to be a sellout. I want to be the person I am now, but have a following. That's it. And I want to use it for good. That's what I want to use it for. Not for profiting to make myself more rich. Like, dude, do you guys know what my dream car is? You want to know what my dream car is? It's my car I already have, just fixed up and modded. That's it. I like my Volkswagen Jetta. I want it fixed up and modded. New clutch, all-wheel drive system from an Audi A3. And then that's it. That's all I really want. And I guess the other car I would like, because I'm still a fan of it, I had 2 of them already, and they're so nice. And they're not expensive. I want a 2014 Acura TL, mint condition, modded. That's it. I don't want a Lamborghini. I don't want a Bugatti. I don't like that. That comes off. Like, I don't care. I'm not interested in that kind of car. I'm interested in modded sleeper cars. That's what I'm interested in. Yeah, my BMW, exactly, Cube. My BMW is so lit. Ooh, you guys want to know another way that Y2B is so shit? It uses Grim anti-cheat. Do you know that I know people who can fly hack on 2B2T like it's nothing? They could just bypass Grim entirely. I know people who, I've literally seen it. I was in a VC and I'm like, dude, look what server I'm on. I'm like, okay. And then watch this, and he starts fly hacking so fast. I'm like, no way. Yeah, Grim is such a good anti-cheat, guys. So good. Yeah, I'm stuck on. I'm just like a 60 player, bro. I'm so obsessed. Such a good server. So good server. Oops. I teleported somebody. Check out this cave. It's a polar bear in the cave. This is my cave, polar bear. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain this to you, but like I suddenly overnight had 1 million subscribers. I would just continue doing what I'm doing. I would learn video editing to try and make better content, but I wouldn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like, because I'm autistic, I can't be someone I'm not. I have to just be myself. That's what it is. It's always been that way. Like, I'll put on a facade, for example, to power through a work day where I have to deal with customers. I'll put on a facade, I'm all nice and have a nice day and all that. But socialization drains the shit out of me, okay? And it's not really me. I am that nice, I guess. But I know that I'm, like, you know what I mean? Like, I have to put up with stuff so I can work to make money. This internet stuff is different. I just be myself and people like my server. That's the difference. And I watched a video recently from a YouTuber talking about how content like what I make is coming back. People want that genuine, down-to-earth content, not that overdone Mr. Beast content, you know what I mean? There's a want for like classic, old-style YouTube videos, and that's what I like. I doubt that's gonna happen, but if it did, that's what I would do. And I probably wouldn't be like, you know, I wouldn't be as popular as some of the other ones because I don't want to put on a stupid facade. I just want to be myself and make content that I like making. Like these live streams, I enjoy doing them. I like talking to the viewers, talking about the server. I view them as like a way I can talk about the server and what's coming for it in the future and current events on it, and like talk about what's going on with me. I don't stream that often anymore as I used to because I'm trying to like, sometimes, like, you know what I mean? I don't really have the energy to do it. But now that I sit in my house for a whole year because I'm on house arrest for a whole year, I have no excuse, so I can do it. What? What did I do? Isn't it awesome how good the server's doing? It's incredible. No, I am currently under house arrest for a whole year because I got a charge for dangerous driving. I couldn't keep my inner speed out, and I kept speeding and it caught up with me. And my Acura TL. The big body Acura. I really like that car. It's not even that. It's not even like that flashy of a car. I like it. Okay. It's like this scene. Okay. I just ripped the key off my keyboard. It's like this clip.
Up exclamation mark. This, well, I brought this because I like it. The up exclamation mark is
Oh, it's not the exact scene. I'm looking for like this one.
That is unquestionably the best 1 litre little car of them all. No doubt about it. And the engine in this,
Yeah.
it is phenomenal. 125 horsepower from 1 litre.
I know.
And 65 miles to the gallon. Honestly,
Why
I'm
are
not...
you saying these things, and why then aren't you in one? Why are you in that VW?
It's the up exclamation mark. This, well, I brought this because I like it.
Well, hang on, you've just...
No, I like it. This is brilliant. But I like this. Let me put it to you this way, Hammond. You can buy better dogs than my West Highland Terrier. But I like my West Highland Terrier. Yes, it bites the postman, and it lays dog eggs all over the kitchen, and it steals food. But it's brilliant. And it goes, if this had ears, it'd go like that.
That
Sadly,
is
at this point,
exactly how I feel about that car. And most things. The next ever restart is when the uptime timer says 24 hours. Like, Audis are brilliant, but I like my Acura, okay? And I like my Volkswagen. You can buy better, but I like it. I think I'm going to call the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. And remember that Jesus loves you. Peace.